everyone, Deanna here with another process video for the Use It or Lose It series that I have on my channel right now. There are a couple of videos in the beginning that talk about what this series is all about, but basically it was just a process that I went through because I had purchased several pre-sale items in the beginning of the year, and I was going to be waiting a couple months to receive those pre-sale items. And I thought what a great time it was to just put a bunch of items together that, were in my stash and I really wanted to get some use out of before it kind of got lost in my stash. And so I went ahead and I grabbed a couple of collection kits that I had sitting around, ones that I really loved. And I grabbed a couple of paper pads and put them all together. And I grabbed a bunch of embellishments. Like I went through stacks and stacks of embellishments and just grabbed whatever kind of sparked my interest and put that all together. And then I went through the process of making page kits. I did all the journaling for the photos and, picked papers and just kind of put it all together so it'd be an easier process. And I've actually finished going through making all the layouts at this point, and that's partially because I had gone to a crop and my view is a little different here, and I'm even a little off camera from time to time, and that's because I'm using a setup that I'm not exactly used to because I'm not at my home. So yeah, because of being at the crop, I was able to finish up all of those pages. So this layout I'm really excited about because, number one, if you're familiar with my videos or have heard me talk about it before, I really love the color scheme that is quite popular actually, but it's the pink and teal and black and white. And then of course I love to throw some gold in there too. And that's what this layout ends up being. And I used 3 different colors of splatters, so that was fun too. I used the white, and it's the Dylusions white linen that I've been using, and I love that. That ink is really great. And then the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in gold and black. And at this point I was just putting some layers together, trying to figure out, what looked good. And I took those tags, the little black tags with the silver, and I added some clear white. They're like transparent stickers on top. And I love those tags. I received them in a kit at Christmas time for a December daily, and they were from Basic Gray, and they were called Juniper Berry, and all 4 of the tags that are on this layout came from that package. The 2 manila with the gold and the 2 black. Those both came in that package. And I love those tags. I loved that whole pack. And I've been using it up ever since I got it. I used some of it up on my December daily and on different layouts. So I had kind of a lot of journaling, and basically I just talked about the fact that our cat Runa, who I've scrapbooked before, she is quite the character, and it's just so fun to be able to have, fun and interesting stories to talk about in my albums about her. It makes, when you want to just scrapbook something daily and not a big event, having animals that have quite the personality is really fun to be able to do that. And Runa is definitely one of those cats. She's actually laying on my dog's bed right now, and she's using my dog's hard bone as a pillow. It was just kind of funny. So I'm putting the layout together. I'm using the Lucky You is thickers, and they are, I want to say they were from an Amy Tan collection. And then the black letter stickers that say to have, so lucky to have you. And then the journaling just talks about the funny stories. And in the beginning of this process, I talked a little bit about these wood veneers and how I was trying to use them up. I'm pretty sure that first letter there is actually a K and not an R, but I thought it was close enough and worked, so I went ahead and used it. I actually thought later I could probably go and just chop off that top part of the stem on that K and it would look even more like an R, but we'll see if I go back and do it. All right, from here I have a few more embellishments that I'm going to add. Some of them I just pulled from containers that have embellishments in it. I think this favorite is from, I want to say like the Open Book collection, or I think a Maggie Holmes collection. And then I'm going to add a couple of the Tim Holtz Ideology phrase stickers. I think they're called Chit Chat. I'm pretty sure they're called Chit Chat. I don't know why I don't have it written down, but I end up with one at the bottom that says, or two at the bottom that says, you can never have too much happy and choose to see the good. And I thought that choose to see the good was funny because it really goes with the story of Runa, because she is quite the Jekyll and Hyde. Just trying to add a few more dots in there. A lot of the gold dots were covered up when I put those embellishments down there. And then I'm going to add some Amy Tan enamel hearts. And that actually, once I get those down, that finishes up the layout, I believe. Normally I like to spread the enamel dots and things like that out, but I thought it was kind of cute to layer them up there. And then I add a couple to the top that are a little bit more spread out. And I loved that this pack had white hearts, because the white, you know, I already have the white spray on the background with the ink, so I thought it went well. So that is the end of the layout. There's going to be some close-ups here, and hopefully it doesn't go too fast. It looks like I slowed it down. Good. So I want to thank everybody for watching. There are some still shots here at the end. I really have had a great time doing this series. Still a few more layouts left to go, but thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.